Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome. It's Curiously Michelle, and it's Crafty Hangout session. Grab a project and hang out if you're joining me live. If you're joining me on the replay, thank you so much. I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up and a comment down below to let me know you stopped by. So I woke up this morning and I was going to get up and join Pam at the Ginger Cat Lady, but it was cold, so I just couldn't drag myself out from under the warm blanket. And then the kitty came and laid on me, so it was even harder to drag myself up. But it's been a few hours now, and I'm like, Michelle, you got to get up. You got to get up. Hey, Pam. Ain't quite fell asleep yet? Have you been working on the things? I finally got up. Finally, it was tough. I had to wrestle Nova to get up. It was really the bladder. The bladder screamed loud enough that I was like, yep, I really can't wait no more. I got to get up. And, and in the middle of the night, I was thinking about these letters. And I think what I want to put on this journal is inspired. So I need to make some more that say inspired so they can start drying. Working on addressing the cards. Good job. Oh, I forgot. Dagnabbit. I got 2 I need to address and send out. I got to remember. I done put it in my phone a couple days ago as a reminder, and it done reminded me, and I still ain't done it yet. Got to get on it before I really forget. I have a lot of my notifications on my phone turned off because if they ever get to like constantly ding, 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 dinging, it really stresses me out. So I was telling people to send me their address in my Instagram, and some people did that. And then I didn't go back and check the message requests in Instagram. Forgot all about them. So I finally found them, and there was a couple addresses in there. So I still have, I think 5 cards. I think I still have 5. So, well, 3 when I address the 2 that I've been slacking on addressing. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Grab them now and put it on the desk right in front of me. I should. But I'd have to dig through the piles to figure out where they're at. Oh, there they are. I see them. They're on the top of that pile right there. The Christmas cards are. What am I doing? I clicked something on my, do y'all see a little purple square around me? Let me go look at my YouTube and see if it looks different. Nope, it's not no purple square around me. Okay. Pause that because I don't want my... Well, then what is StreamYard doing? Get off me, StreamYard. There's different boxes over here and I don't know what's happening. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay. Inspired is what I want to put on here on my butterfly journal. So let's get them made. Should I do all capitals for inspired? Oh, and I didn't find. I thought of a different idea for my sewing concern. I'm just going to hand stitch some X's like I did on the purple journal cover. Get off me. Yes, I should do all capitals. Was that a previous question? I forgot what I'm saying now. Must not have been important. I am going to need an E. I need to do it in order so I don't forget. I-N. There it is. gonna need a couple a couple eyes. I better write it down if I forget. Where's a pencil? Pencil! I keep taking my pencils from over here. Oh, goodness. Scrap paper! Okay. INS, but I'll need a couple eyes. ED. ED. All caps, yep. P. 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 Platypus. Oh, sewing. Did I say that already? That I was worried about, I want some zigzags, but I was worried about running through my machine, so I think I'll just do some X's. Because I did some X's on my purple journal, and I like how it came out, so. Okay, here we go. So, Vampire is addressing her Christmas cards. Lynn, are you working on anything? INSPIR. Oop, I forgot the R. Okay, so we need another I and an R. I need to find my little zipper bags. Okay, INSPIRED. All right, I think I got them all. I think I got them all. So which one? This one. This one's the I, the R, the P, DENS. Okay, put it back on there. Go back in the little baggie. I only have done signatures as my book so far, and for the Marimba book, I'm going to put 2 signatures, 3 pages each, into a soft cover made out of an Amazon envelope. Okay, that's a plan. That is a plan. Did you change your plan, or am I misremembering? Were you thinking about using your altered book for your Deep in Marimba for a little while, and now we're changing it up? It's okay, change your plan. I'm just wondering if I'm remembering wrong. Hi, good morning, evening, afternoon, Anna Marie. I know you over there on the other side, so I can't quite remember. I think it might be afternoon for you, maybe. If I'm going to do this, regularly, I need to find me a stash of just the big jump rings. I haven't looked recently, but I think previously when I looked, I just kept finding them in multi-packs. I didn't find them all by their lonesome. I need to look again. And then I was thinking, if I'm going to do this, I need to get me a couple of these so I could put my individual letters in these little individual buckets. Oh, actually, I have some from, I did diamond painting for a little while. I think I have some little compartments left over from diamond painting. Maybe. Okay. I wasn't I wasn't crazy remembering. I was right. You just changed the plan. Ah, what you doing? Come here. Well, I like the old plan and I like the new plan too. $4.36. It's 9:30. So 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. So you about 6 hours ahead? Or did I miscount? 7 hours ahead. Anybody know? Welcome. People hanging out. Say hi in the comments. Let me know if you're working on something. Last night I decided for my grungy butterfly cover journal that I wanted to use the word inspired. So I want to make some more of these faux typewriter letters. Well, first of all, Michelle, my hand is shaking, so I'm not moving it a little bit like I want to. I'm moving it too much. Okay, there we go. No, it still needs a little more. Okay, there. So I need to get these started so they can get started drying. And then I think I'm going to do some hand stitching on my butterfly journal. Greetings to each other. All right, I didn't miss nothing. I had my chicken biscuit and my grapes this morning. So I should be good to go for a little while. All right, I need to decide. That one's pretty. That one's a little concave. Can y'all see those? I think I'm gonna put a little alcohol ink on them too, so they're not so shiny silver. Because well, not those particular ones, but these particular ones are going on this journal. And I need to put some on this binder ring too. I tell myself, I don't think I've looked. I tell myself to look to see if there are golden binder rings. I don't know if there is or not. I tell myself to look and then I don't think I ever look. I forget. Okay, so these are going in the safe place up high. I was going to cut these out, but I'm thinking right at this very moment, maybe I shouldn't until I find a container to put them in. It'd be easier to find them on this than if I had a bunch of little bitty circles. So let's start this then. I do need to decide. Do y'all have opinions? I have this gold. So I'm putting some X's down across the bottom right here. And I have jute. I think this is called jute. I'm I wanted to do the gold, but then it's a different gold. But that might be okay because it'll help it like stand out from the gold splatters. What size gold binder rings? I don't know. Oh no, what size are them? How do they size binder rings? Do they just do diameter? These look like 1 1/4 ones. These are probably not a Dollar Tree ones, probably. Whatever. However they come. I mean, I guess if they got like not super crazy big. Of course, I don't know. Depends on how. I don't know, Pam. I don't know. Man thinks the gold would look nice. Let me take this cover off. I found me a basket for this project. We won't talk about the project that was in the basket before the basket got redesignated. And I got some embroidery needles. They're pretty yellow. So I'd still have to put some kind of something on them for them to any kind of sort of match that gold. I mean, it's a yellow gold, but it is a bit antique-y, I think. What do I know? I just know with all this gold that the silver rings really stand out as, wow, look at those silver rings. What is the biggest hole needle I got in here? I need the biggest hole. What is that? What is that? Do y'all see that? No, you don't, because I ain't even in camera. It's got some kind of flat head on it. Are those for something special? I don't know what them are for. Okay, so the biggest hole needle that don't have some, well, they all got weird ends. What are those weird ends for? No, these don't. These have regular old ends. This one has regular old end. What are them flat end needles for? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. There's some kind of fiber artist that knows. Pam might have some antique looking color ones. Okay. Oh, this one's got a big old, I'm doing this one. Look at that big old hole right there. I could probably get that one threaded. Probably. I hope I'm not speaking too soon. I got this out for a reason. Besides the needle, I got it out for a reason besides the needle. Oh, I have black. I forgot too. So I have gold and I have black. And I have white, but I don't think white's going to work. And why is this out? Because it's going to get furry being out. I don't want it to get furry. So we're going to put the letters right about there. So then right along here, I think I need the X's. Where's my pencil again? Where's my pencil? I just had, there it is. So right about there-ish to there-ish. I ain't that serious, but I need an idea to follow. Oh, it's all raggedy at the end. Let's see if we can roll it back up with a little glue. I have some 2-inch bronze. Okay. Do you want to put them in a happy mailbox? Will I get them before Di gets her birthday card? I mean, there's no guarantee that I'll still be on this journal. Yeah, that was not enough glue. Let's try that again, Michelle. Which way do they ravel? They ravel in that way. Let's put some more glue on. I was trying to, instead of unravel it a lot, I should just cut it and start over. That's probably the easiest thing to do, is just cut it and start over. How many? 4. Pretty pleasing, thank you. I mean, I still got to dye paper, and I've been telling myself to dye paper for a week. I do have some to get started on to make some Franken papers. Okay. So, I done lost my pencil marks. Of course I did. Just do it, Michelle. Just do it. It'll be all right. Or it won't. But it'll still be all right. Oh! Well, that was dumb, y'all. Don't do that. That was dumb. This video is not for kids. Or dumb people that don't pay attention to what they're doing. So go. My X's are going to be crooked. Of course they are. Doo-doo. 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 Well, good morning to you too. Yeah, you think so? Them children's not paying you no attention? No. Well, did you holler at them like you hollering at me? Did you holler at them like you hollering at me and they ignored you? Cook fish for the cats. Is that what you're doing today? Cooking some fish for your cats? Are you in here hollering at me because Anna Marie is a better cat mom? She cooks fish for her kitties and you don't get no home cooked fish? What is that? Oh, that's them neighbor dogs. We got new across the street neighbors. And they don't keep up with their dogs. They let their dogs go wherever. And apparently they like my yard. And I don't really appreciate the neighbor dogs in my yard all the time. I do not. One, it scares my children. Okay, wait, where's, yeah, that one. Wait, where am I going? Wash clothes, wash dishes, and go out to her. Anna Marie is up in here adulting? Oh, well, I just have to not adult enough for both of us. If you're going to do all that adulting, then I'm just going to be forced to do more creating to balance out the world. Y'all, maybe I shouldn't have 3 X's on my book. Am I getting tangled up back here? I am. It's going well on the front, but on the back it's getting tangled up. Let me straighten that out a minute. Here we go. How'd I end up under there? I don't know. Not paying attention. That's how you did it. I feel like I need to add another X. I know odds is the thing. I feel like 3 is just not appropriate. Clutches, pearls, and grasps. Oh, I can't do it over here though. I mean, I can. I'll be all right, Michelle. My what is it? Therapy prescription to myself is create more, stress less. That's my life motto at the moment. So if Anne Marie is gonna do all the stressing about all the adulting, then I gotta do more creating. Doesn't that sound like good math? My friend Deborah, Hey Alabama, who comes in here, she comes in here adulting too. So I got to do more creating for her. Balance out the world. Good distribution, right? Can't get out of whack. And the rain starts again. Okay. Yep, see. 4 is better than 3. Says me. Make sure it's snug. Where's that at? I went up there. And here, right? Tie a knot, Michelle. Tie a knot. Tie another knot. The other way. Cross them the other way. What is that called? A 4-corner knot or something? All right, there we go. We did it. "100% heavy rain today," says Teresa. Teresa, you're south of me, right? Ta-da! Then I'm going to have my Inspired is going to be on there when it dries. What else should I do? Should I put some more? Should I put some up here? Have some. No, I mean, I might should have something up there. Maybe I could just do some, what's that, straight stitching instead of X's. Maybe I should just leave it and quit thinking I got to add more is more. Central Alabama, yep. Go south of me. It was raining this morning, but it stopped for a minute, and then now it's, the cloud overhead dropped. Dropped everything it had. Okay, well, that was my 2 plans I had, y'all. Put some stitching on here. Make my Inspired letters. So, what's November today? I looked it up. My November today is notes. Something that beeps. Something that beeps. Let me go throw these in the basket. They need to go in. And grab my magazines. You know, I bet my Amazon magazine might have something that beeps in it, right? And I did put that Amazon magazine in a basket for my holiday catalog junk journal challenge. It's coming up on Friday. But do I know where that basket with that Amazon catalog is at? Apparently not. Apparently not. So I'm totally prepared. Totally. Oh, goodness. Let me see if it's right here. It is not right here. Okay, let me see if it's under right here. It is not under right there. All right. Well, then And then I don't know. Then I don't know. So I don't even know where my Amazon catalog is for my own challenge on Friday. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll be like Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo kept messaging me that she was looking for her, that she set her catalog to the side. And then she messaged me that she put it in a safe place and didn't know where it went. And then she messaged me, still looking for it. And then finally, I think we were in someone's chat and she said she gave up looking for the safe place and she's just going to use the Target catalog. Well, Target didn't send me a catalog. And I have 2 Amazon catalogs. I have 2. Because I got mine and I took my neighbor's. Like, hey, you don't need that. You didn't get the Amazon catalog? Oh, no. Well, on my, and Lynn hadn't got any. Well, that's just terrible, Lynn. How do they expect us to do our crafting if they're not going to send us free catalogs? Something that beeps. There's something in here that beeps, right? Right. What beeps? Cars beep. Horns beep. Phones beep. Phones beep, y'all. So if I don't find anything else, I can pick a phone. Trucks beep when they back up. Well, they're supposed to. Like big, not them trucks, but big trucks. You did it! I need to cut that out for maybe one of my Ginger Cat Lady Club prompts. Is that so? Is that so? Nova's upset about something. She feels like the children's are ignoring her, I guess. Chloe won't let you lay down in her lap? What about your basket? We got you a pretty basket that's all nice and comfortable with a nice blankie in the bottom. Is that not comfy to lay on? It's not because your favorite hubby is getting them first. Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, you don't got to make a big project. It could be anything. Did I stop in the middle of explaining that and not finish explaining it? So I put out a crafty challenge to all my crafty friends to use one of those holiday shopping catalogs and make anything. Make a paper craft. Make anything. A tag, a pocket, a journal card. I mean, if you're feeling very overachieving, you can make a journal. I won't be mad at you. I'm not making a journal. I thought about it and I keep talking myself out of it. So just make any little thing from your holiday catalog and then post it. If you have a channel, post it on your channel or share. Goodness, share on my community tag. Oh, with the hashtag. Let me put in the hashtag. Holiday Catalog Junk Journal Challenge. Let's see if I can spell challenge this today. CHALLENG. Yep. On Friday. I mean, you can do it on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whenever you want to do it, but I'm going to post mine on Friday, on Black Friday, because it's kind of like, I'm not going Black Friday shopping, but I'm going to use their little shopping catalogs and make art with instead, because art is more fun than shopping. Hi, good morning, Crystal. So if you didn't get an Amazon one, but you got one from Target or Walmart or anything, use that. And or if you got one of those old Sears catalogs or whatever. I mean, when I thought of it, I was thinking the more recent catalogs because I got, excuse me, why am my throat acting a fool? because I got the Amazon catalog, and then I also took my neighbor's Amazon catalog, and there was some cool pictures in it. And I was like, oh, I need to make a something. And like, well, let's just make it like a challenge and invite all our crafty friends to do it. I posted on my a local Facebook group that's like a buy sell trade Facebook group asking for magazines. Oh, that's pretty. And somebody responded that they had magazines, and I went and met them at Walmart, so maybe they wouldn't kill me. And they gave me a box full of This Old House and Time. And I haven't been finding a lot in This Old House and Time magazines. Then I think I have 2, maybe 3 Better Home and Gardens that I'm not quite sure how I ended up. I don't know if someone gave them to me, or that looks yummy. Doesn't that look yummy? It looks yummy. Or I think one year Amazon sent me a free trial subscription where I got like 3 of them, and they wanted me to keep getting them, and I canceled the free trial. That might have happened. Beep. Something that beeps, y'all. Something that beeps. Beep, 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 beep. Dinosaur. Well, if you don't have any catalog, Tracy, you can't participate in my little challenge. That'll be sad. But it'll be all right. You can still create anything you want to create and post it. Like some things, some challenges or ideas that get put out there, you got the stuff, and if it sounds fun to you, you can participate. And sometimes you ain't got the stuff or you don't want to. I'm not finding anything that beeps, or I'm gonna have to go back to that phone, ain't I? Or keep hunting for my Amazon book, because I bet you there's a little toy car or something in the Amazon book that beeps. Look at that little kitty. That's a pretty gray kitty. Y'all can't look at it because I'm not on screen. Ha ha. Crystal has a ton of magazines. Happy mail. Stove beeps. Oh, what stove? Let me get the stove out. Did I miss the stove? Let's do it. Good catch, Lynn. Good catch. Oh, don't fall out your chair. Don't fall out your chair. Okay, I got a stove that beeps. Where am I going to stick it on my... Let me see if I can back out a little bit so y'all can see my Trovember. So if you don't know, Trovember is a prompt challenge hosted by Kelly at Collage Labs. I'm already... Yes, I am. And so it's treasure trove. You go in your stash, your treasure trove of goodies in November. So Trovember. And she releases a prompt every day, and you cut out something or draw something or paint something or whatever based on that prompt, but it all goes on the same picture. Like a lot of other prompt challenges, you make a different thing every day. For Trovember, you're making one piece for the whole month. You're just adding different things each day. So we're up to day 25, and it was add something that beeps. So I'm about to add this stove. And it covers up my 3 triangles though. Unless I slide it over just a little. I guess I could. Can I recover? Is that allowed? It's allowed. I said it's allowed. I don't care. See, I was about to ask a dumb question. I say it's allowed. So I'm going to do it. Because one of the prompts was 3 triangles, and I'm about to cover up them triangles with this stove. But I'm going to put them back on top again. Because I can. Because it's my project. Sorry, Kelly. She ain't watching me. She got other things to do. Y'all, I'm a rule follower until I'm not. There comes a point where, like, I have no control over where that point is. So, like, that's another thing too. Like, I can get stuck, but I can't do it because it's the rule. I can get stuck, and I'm not able to say, you know what, it ain't that serious. Move on. I'm practicing it. And in art is one of the places I'm practicing that. All right, something that beeps. I did it. And we're going to ignore the wrinkles. No, we're not. We're going to keep squishing them until they're flat. We're not going to. Okay, when my glue dries, I'm going to come back and put my triangles back. It's going to look for a road runner, but I think he goes beep, beep instead of beep, beep. I do think he would be hard to find unless you had a Warner Brothers book, like a Bugs Bunny Warner's Brother book or something. Or you might just have to, well, no, I think that's against the rules. It's against the rules, so I do not suggest maybe if you just Google the image and printed it and cut it out. That's not allowed. But if you did it, I wouldn't tell nobody. All right, I did it. That's what we got so far. And 4 more days to go. 5 more days to go. This might be the first challenge I ever finish, y'all. It might be. I'm trying to persevere. What was it? Beeps. Beeps. Check. See, look at all my check marks. Y'all see them? Y'all see them? This might be the first one I ever finish. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, goodness. Put this back in its place so I can get it tomorrow. All right, what am I going to do now, y'all? What am I going to do now? I'm waiting on my Inspired to dry. I was going to cut these out, but I don't have a thing to put them in yet, so I think I should wait. You can do it. Crystal says I can do it. Oh, I have 2 more cards I got. Where did I put them? I don't know where I put them. Oh, I want to show you the book I got too, y'all. Hi. Yeah. Did you tell them? Because I feel like I haven't heard you in the other room hollering at them like you in here hollering at me. Hey, kiddos. Has Nova been trying to tell y'all something and y'all ignoring her? Then why is she in here hollering at me? Well, she got her mid-morning snack and fresh water and a lap to lay on. Well, she wants something. Okay, so here's the book, but where's those 2 cards? I got 2 cards in the mail last night. Oh, I found them. Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Go take it up with them. I got this book. Oh. And it's not what I thought it might be, but it's still kind of cool. Don't show your addresses. It's some of them are a little weird. Not weird in a bad way, just weird as in like, why would somebody do that? Because they wanted to, but still like, but then some of them are like really, really cool. It's a book of books, of handmade books. And it's all kind of cool stuff in here, y'all. So if y'all find this at the thrifty store for cheap, it might be interesting for you to get to look at. Though it has really nice pictures. But it makes me really want to, like, if they collected all these books and put them in a museum exhibit that you could walk through, they probably wouldn't want everybody putting their grubby hands all over them. But I'd want to put my grubby hands all over them and flip through them. Darling, honey, sweetie, baby, sugar pie. I don't know how they made that book with the little embossing stuff, but it's neat. And there's one that I showed my son. Like, that's some kind of glass or acrylic plate or something. I don't even know. One of them in here, what is she doing? She gonna make my piles fall over. Oh, you can't jump on top of piles. They are not structurally sound, ma'am. With your big honey. Your honey is too big for that. She's like 15, 16 pounds, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can see that dinosaur one real quick. I had to show my boy because they took a dinosaur toy and split it in half-ish and put a book in it. But there's a lot of cool ones in here. There's star ones and concertina ones, and there's one that's not a book. We just passed it recently. So this was one of the odd ones, not odd bad, just odd like why. See, they cut up a book and like made a, what are they even calling it? They ain't calling it nothing, but whatever that is. And it's named Beat Yourself Up, America. I guess it might have been political art, maybe. I don't know. But like, I don't know why that's in a book about books. I wouldn't call that a book. But I guess they did use a book. So maybe that's how it made it into the... I want to show y'all the dinosaur one. That one's made out of like computer parts or something. Motherboards. Are they called motherboards? There's leather ones and hardback ones and fabric ones. There's all kind of neat ones in here, y'all. That one's made of beans. Y'all see? They made a book of beans. So that's one of the weird ones of makes me go, wow. Huh. Oh, because they thought it would be fun, I guess. Because they thought it would be fun. Oh, there it is. See? Y'all, look. So I had to show my boy. They took a dinosaur toy and turned it into a book. Anyway, so I was flipping through this book yesterday. It's got a lot of cool little things in it. And I don't remember, I'm sorry, it was somebody else who said they saw it on PM Artist Studio. And for some reason, I had to just go look it up on the eBay. And I tried to look for a flip through on YouTube's. But there's boxes in here, and there's pop-up books and cut-up books and books in boxes. And it's a lot of neat stuff in here, y'all. If y'all really like handmade books, there's some pretty pictures in here. I wanna go see them in real life, though. Okay. Now, what was I doing besides that? Oh, I was gonna share my cards I got. Can't even open them yet, y'all. I think one of them's Crystal. And seeing Crystal's name is what reminded me. Crystal likes to tape up her envelopes. She says the post office ain't gonna mess up her art. It's a cool book. I thought so. Meowy Christmas. Look, Nova, it's Meowy Christmas. You in here meowing. She's singing the song of her people. It's cute. It's cute, Crystal. And then this one is from Julie. Julie, did you come stop by today? You were here yesterday. Merry Christmas. Julie brought out, pulled out her die cuts and made a pretty little card. May you always enjoy the true spirit of Christmas. Good job, ladies. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go put these in a stack with the other ones. Okay. Oh, goodness. I made it. Don't cut these out until you have something to put them in. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell myself that. I'm going to put these in the bucket with the Jennifer Cat Lady stuff. Okay, so I can work on these, I guess. So I'm working on Journalpedia. And it's just like an idea book, a place to collect inspiration and measurements and instructions. Like if I see somebody on the YouTubes make a pocket I like, then I can make a sample one and put it in here with where I saw it, because I can't never remember where I saw things. And if there was any measurements or something that it needed. So, and I've got these tabbed pages, so I'm covering them in book pages, because covering things in book pages is a journal idea, and it should be in the Journalpedia. Crystal got my package yesterday. Okay. Well, I mean, it was just a Christmas card and a Christmas present for you, and then the January stuff. Don't put it someplace safe, Crystal. You gotta be able to find it in January. It's for our January mod challenge, which you can go ahead and work on. I meant to tell Julie that too, and I forgot. Julie, if you hear, this message is for you too. I forgot what date we're going to post it on. Let me see if I can find a calendar real quick. I think I'm going to do the last Monday of the month. What you think, Crystal? The last Monday of the month is a good day. Calendar. November, December, January. So that'd be the 26th. So you can do it, the project before, and then just schedule it in our group to post on the 26th. I'd like for all of us that are doing the challenge to post what we made on the last Monday of the month. Unless y'all come at me with a better plan. And for those wondering what I'm talking about again, I have a crafty group on Facebook. Adding the link now. And I have awesome moderators in my crafty group. And we host 3 to 4 Happy Mail swaps a month. And then also next year, we're starting a moderator challenge where we rotate taking turns sending each other an envelope of goodies. and we all make something, make a little mini composition notebook art journal page with some of the things sent to us, and then we all post it on the same day. So we all get, there's 6 of us, we all get basically the same things. They're very similar. And then we're going to see 6 different people's take on what to make with what came in those envelopes. Then it's my turn in January, and I went ahead and mailed the January envelope with their Christmas presents to save on shipping. So if you want to participate in Happy Mail swaps in 2026, or if you want to join in on the mini composition notebook art journal challenge, go join our group and get you a mini composition notebook. Or, you know, you can really do any size composition notebook you want to. Just where the mods are doing a small one. So every last Monday of the month, all 6 of us will post an art journal page in our mini composition notebook for inspiration. So we do the words, Michelle. Oh, the Happy Mail swaps. We do the Happy Mail swaps. But also we hope to just inspire people to do more creating. So we share videos and stuff in there. And we're always asking you what you're working on. Which is what I do when y'all come up in here and hang out with me too, is what y'all working on? Because I'm nosy. And I think that there should be more creating in the world. So I hope that I inspire more creating. New member of the group. Yay! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are taking a Happy Mail swap break for December. Because there's just a whole lot going on. And we don't want it. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be stressful. There's a whole lot going on. And I feel like there would be even more mail delays. So we're taking a break in December. We are having a big New Year's Eve day party in the group where there's going to be hourly games and prizes. And then we'll start fresh in January. January, we have a monthly challenge, like a theme challenge. So January's monthly theme challenge is going to be black and white with a pop of color. And then we have 3 or 4 swaps that you can participate in. There's a ATC swap every month. And then we're starting the new mini composition notebook challenge or inspiration thread or whatever. I don't know what it's called. It's something. Tear and glue, Michelle. Tear and glue. Tear and glue. Hi, Craft by Jay. Welcome. Woo woo. What Lynn doing? Lynn's doing something. Lynn just bound the first signatures into a soft Amazon mailer. Good job, Lynn. Good job. I'm proud of you. Now you gotta send me a picture of it because I'm nosy. Because I'm nosy. Yay. Hey, good morning, Amy W. Tear and glue, Michelle. Tear and glue. Tear and glue. Tear and glue. You could do it. And look, you did it. I'm proud of you. I really, really am. Everybody can do it. See, that's what I want to do. I want to inspire people to create things. Even if they think that they don't have any talent or don't have the skills or whatever. So what? Do it anyway. If you have the desire to do it, or it has any chance of being fun for you, do it. Don't let, I preach to myself too. I ain't just preaching to y'all. I ain't got this down. But don't let fear stop you. If you want to create something, do it. Don't be like, I never done it before, I can't do it. Well, the only way you can't do it is if you don't try. And maybe you'll mess it up the first time. So what? So what? Maybe you won't. Maybe it'll be fun. And maybe you'll be excited that you did it. And then you can tell Michelle you did it. And then Michelle and Ginger Pam will be happy you did it and tell you good job. And if you post it in my group, all my moderators will tell you good job. And some of the other people too. And like Crystal was offering Happy Mail earlier. Like, if you ain't got no magazines, she's got extra magazines. We do that in the group too. Hey, I really need a 4 gold jump rings. Does anybody have any? I do. I'll send them to you. Another Michelle in the group, a couple weeks ago or whatever, she's like, I really want to try the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but I don't have any of the needles. Did y'all see that pack of needles that I had earlier? So I just went in there and got a couple out and sent them to her. Here, try it. You can do it. That's not the point of the group, to get free stuff. The point of the group is to support each other in creative endeavors. Sometimes that includes sharing our stash and encouraging you. And like, I've popped on a few times. I was actually doing lives in my Facebook group before I started YouTube Live. People would ask, well, how do you do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch? And I was finding that I was trying to type it out and it was like difficult. So then I would just hop on a live and be like, well, this is how I do it. And then I'd mess it all up in front of them. I'm like, and you'll mess up too, but it's all right. Just keep trying. So that is a hope of my crafty group and my YouTube, is that I encourage people who are afraid to try things, to try them. Crafty things. I mean, I guess that's universal for anything. Like, if you're someone who wants to try bacon, but you're too afraid to try bacon, no, go try it. I don't really want to go try no bacon because I don't want to clean up a mess after. I'll eat some baked things though. Where's Sandy? Did Sandy come visit today? I want to know if she got them chocolate chip cookies done yesterday and when they're going to be in my mailbox. We all volunteered Sandy to be the designated chocolate chip cookie sharer yesterday. What is the stitch you talked about? The 3-hole pamphlet stitch? Let me get this glue used and I'll grab a journal and show you. Because I don't want to just set this down and I don't want to waste it. Like, if it gets too dry to use or something. I don't know. Maybe it won't, but I don't know. But I'll show you. I will in just a minute. It's just a way to bind signatures into a book. There's the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I didn't name it. I don't know where the name came from. And there's a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. And then there's that Copic stitch that binds signatures into journals. I haven't been brave enough to try the Copic stitch yet, but I was looking through that book of 500 books, and it seemed like a lot of those books were Copic bound. So one of these days I'll get my bravery up to try it. Today's not that day, but one of these days I'll get my bravery up to try it. See, that's what I mean about, like, I'm not just preaching to y'all, I'm preaching to me too. I'm afraid to try new things too. Until my ADHD impulsiveness jumps in. See, that's what's got to happen. Like, the impulsive side of ADHD has got to jump in and overtake the fear. Be like, well, we're doing it now. No, it must be done. Okay, let me grab a book. Where is my jellyfish book? Thank Michelle, thank you. Or is my purple book? My jellyfish book and my purple book are both 3-hole pamphlet stitched. I'm looking. They're in a basket, y'all. I know that. I just don't know which basket. Are they back here? Are they over there? I had them recently. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna find them, Anne-Marie. I will. Because I did them. And I showed them the other day, so they can't be too under the piles. They're not there. They're not there. Did I put it over there? Nope. There's my Christmas card. I need to keep up with it. Oh, did I put them underneath? Maybe I put them underneath. That was the whole point of having this underneath. Oh, goodness. Oh, squat. Squatting is not my friend. Squatting is not my friend. Okay, I did not put them underneath. Well, Michelle, that wasn't wise. The online store of Norwegian scrapbooks. Huh. Oh, Crystal got a new needle and thread. She gonna do it. She gonna do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Now it's gonna bug me that I don't know where those 2 journals are. When I know I had them the other day, like recently, because I was showing people. Because I'm a little proud of that jellyfish one. By a little, I mean a lot. I like the purple one too, but I'm not happy with the way I did some of the signatures inside. Oh, did I 3-hole pamphlet stitch that purple one? Maybe I didn't. We'll see. You see my jellyfish journal? Yeah, you're in here. You got eyeballs. Oh, there's Nova.
I'll come in there and see where the heck Nova was.
She's right there. Where's my jellyfish journal? I lied, Anne-Marie. I lied. I told you I was going to show you. But I can't show you what I can't find.
Is that in that basket?
In what basket? No. That one does have a jellyfish on it, correct. But it's a smaller one. And it's blue and orange and tan. It's fabric and squishy. And I made it with an Amazon mail. Oh. Well, I found this. I can show you this, Anne-Marie, but it's really gonna bug me that I don't know where my jellyfish journal is. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it probably. So it's just a way to stitch in signatures. I don't know if you can see that, but there's 3 holes. 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 holes, and thus the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And that's how you get your signatures in your cover. One way to bind signatures in a cover. Y'all, where's my jellyfish book? I like my jellyfish book. I was proud of it. And then I think Jay asked what I'm making. I'm working on my journalpedia. And then right now my glue and tear and glue is covering up these tabbed binder sections to go in here. And then I'm going to have like a pockets section and maybe a washi tape section, a page ideas section in my journalpedia, which is just a book of journal ideas with a fancy name. Bought the last 3 books from, I know her name and I don't want to say it, Marami. Pre-order from the Norwegian store, and they can also be purchased on Amazon. What's her real name? Like, I know that that's her art name, but that's not her name that I can't remember at the moment. Marta. Yes. I used to watch her a lot. Has she been posting recently? Like, did she just fall out of my algorithm? Because I used to watch her, but I haven't seen any videos recently that I remember. YouTube be kicking people off of people's channels sometimes. From Poland, but living in Ireland. Yes, I remember that. And unless she's had some more babies, she's got 2 small daughters. Well, a school-age daughter and a toddler, but they're probably a little older now than from my memory. I know how to find her. Has she been posting recently, though? Did YouTube kick me off, or has she been focusing on other business aspects than over making videos? Hi, Sandy. Welcome. I'm tearing and gluing. Oh goodness. Emily's in college? Yeah, I missed a bunch of years or something. Really? Have I missed that much? Because I really did used to watch her all the time. And now the kids done went in college? I'm going to check when I get off if YouTube kicked me off her page. I also need to know what I do with my jellyfish journal. I mean, I only have 3 or 4 or 5 jellyfish journals, but there's one in particular that I don't know where it is right now. That is unacceptable. I put it up there? No, it don't look like I put it up there. She had a live a month ago. Sandy, what are you up to this morning? Did you bring a project to work on? You have a package in the mail. It's supposed to be there by Monday. If you don't get it by Tuesday, remind me and we can check tracking on it. Just finished a Victorian journal. Fancy. If you're in my crafty group, go post pictures so I can see it. Because I'm nosy. I want to see what y'all are making. And that's for everybody. If y'all are in my crafty group, whenever y'all make stuff, come show me. And if you're not in my crafty group and you make stuff, you can post it on my community tab. Because I want to see it. What? Exciting. Yep. Sandy's got a package on the way. And so does my friend D. My friend D's got a package on the way. Also supposed to be there Monday. Which didn't make no sense to me. Because my friend D is in Texas and Sandy is in Washington. And I'm like, how you going to get Texas and Washington there on the same day? How you going to do that? I guess they have their ways. But it's been over 2 weeks and Di in Australia still hasn't gotten her Christmas card. I think Anna Marie got hers. Am I remembering that right, Anna Marie? You got the Christmas card for me? So she got hers, but Di still ain't got hers. Is she peekabooing? I can't see the little, is it little peekaboo monkeys? On my chat in my, oh, I have to look in my mess. My chat in my StreamYard is small. Do y'all want to play trivia? Because I know I'm not doing anything particularly exciting. But if I don't hang out with y'all, then I won't get as much done. So I'm going to hang out and be boring. So that I can be productive. Sure. Okay. Let me get this piece down. Now, I think I put my trivia cards in that drawer over there. Hiding behind her hands. I think she told me in somebody else's chat that she got it. Because that's what kind of reminded me to ask Di if she got hers yet. Because those were the 2 international ones I mailed first. I went ahead and whatever day it was, 2 weeks ago, when the international people said that they wanted a card, I went ahead and mailed those the very next day. And then the USA people, it was a few more days later that I got theirs out because I was waiting on my stamps. My stamps didn't come until a Friday. Not this Friday, but the Friday before, I think. So then I think I got all those mailed out on Saturday or Monday. And they're starting to arrive. And so it's just kind of highlighting that the international people haven't got theirs yet. When theirs were sent a week before. So 3 weeks, nearly. Okay, I got duh. And I got, what's this one? Say anything. Family edition. Family edition should be safe, right? Where is the first place I would go if I had a limo? If you had a free limo for a day, where you want to go? There is a Galaxy of Lights display near me. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool for the kids. It might be cool for me too, my inner kid, to drive through a big light display in a limo. That could be fun. I think, I don't know if it's like Dolly and Gatlinburg or if it's over in Chattanooga. I think somewhere in Tennessee they have a big light display. So maybe since I've already seen the local one a few times, maybe it'd be fun to go up there and drive through their light display. I need to start putting all these plain ones that I don't want to glue down in a different pile. I'm not going to throw these away. I'm just trying to make sure that I put words down. Oh, where's a basket when you need it? Oh, and I need to get some music paper. Besides this one that's right here. Craft store. I saw a meme or something. It's like, hear me out, party bus, except for that it goes to craft stores. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. And then whenever I see, there was an ambulance, a decommissioned, a little bit older ambulance for sale, and on my Facebook Marketplace the other day. And my brain was like, ooh, could we turn an ambulance into a traveling crafty bus? I think a school bus or I don't know what they're called, but those big, huge buses, like if you do, like Greyhound buses. What kind of buses are those? I think it'd be fun to convert one of those buses into like a traveling crafty bus. A glass museum near Seattle with fancy word glass sculptures. I want to go see fancy word glass sculptures. I don't remember the name of the artist, but there's some guy that comes up in my IG reels a lot that does blown glass sculptures, and I always think it's so neat. Morning, everyone. Hi, Casey. Thanks for popping in on your break. I hope that people are being nice to you. You know, it gets a little more chaotic closer and closer to the holidays. People start losing their public manners more and more. A family rented the limo for one time when we went to a concert. I saw people doing that when I was working at the concert venue. That was... I said a way to fancy up your night. Like go all out. Go out to dinner in the limo. Go to your concert. And a fellow let's call her Facebook friend. Her mom owns a local limousine company, and so I follow their page. And I see where people will rent a limo for like their birthday or for their teenagers' birthdays and drive their teenagers around to Chick-fil-A and the toy store or something for a cool little birthday thing. And that's probably neat for a little preteen or early teen. That could be a little fun thing. And their page is actually where I kind of got the idea of, hey, riding through the galaxy of lights in a limo might be nice. Because they offer that, and they made a post about, hey, book us to drive through the galaxy. You don't have to drive. You can just sit back and relax and see the show. But we went to the Galaxy of Light every year for years, and they haven't really changed it up much. So, but the price keeps going up. It used to be $10 a carload. And then it was $15 a carload, and then it was $25 a carload, and now it's like $15 a person. It just keeps going up and up and up. But it's the same light displays. So we didn't go last year, and we're probably not going this year. And also when your kids are like 4, 5, 6-ish, that's more exciting than when they're 15, 16. So the riding in the limo might fancy it up. So far they've been nice. Yay. Had the most adorable little boy come through with a crocheted pumpkin hat on. Oh, I bet that was adorable. I love little kids with little chubby cheeks. You just want to squeeze their little chubby cheeks. So if he was a little chubby cheek boy with a pumpkin hat on, I wouldn't be able to control myself. Sandy's seen the sculptures in Vegas and North Carolina. There's some in the Missouri Botanical Museum at St. Louis. I didn't go to the Botanical Museum. I went to the zoo and the aquarium in St. Louis. He just turned 2 a couple days ago, so he might still have them little cheeks. Back when I was first having babies, I was in, mom groups, and there's a noticeable difference between, I'm not getting I'm just saying, there was an observable difference in the breastfed babies and the formula fed babies, and that the breastfed babies are always in this group, in my very limited sample size. All the and like other people brought it up, and I was like, yeah, I have noticed that too. Anyway, all the little breastfeed are just chunky chunkies. They're so chunky. Like they got little fat cheeks and they got little fat chubby leg rolls. And in the little group, it was never the formula fed babies that were fat like that. It was the breastfed babies were chunks, little chunky chunks, and all you want to do is just like little squeeze them because they just little fat rolls everywhere. We thought it was an amusing observation. Break over, check in later. Have a good day. Hey, Alabama. Deborah in the house. Oh, Juju in the house too. Deborah's computer wasn't acting right. Well, you gotta kick it. Sandy's baby was a little Michelin man, little chunky roly poly. Dimmer's the most adorable little babies, the little chunky ones. I mean, my babies were not little chunkies; they were little scrawny little beans. But they was adorable. But there's just something about a little chunky baby with them big old cheeks. You want to just squeeze them. Them thick thighs. Though my daughter, she was 6 weeks premature, but she was still 5 pounds, and so they called her the fat baby in the NICU. They're like, "You got that little fat baby?" She was 5 pounds, and they called her fat. It's just because all the little preemie babies are little tiny things usually. I mean, she was tiny, but she was still chunkier than the other ones. Chunky babies with the big hams. I'm going to ask y'all another question in a minute when I get this glue used up. Ah. Hello. Hello.
Can I check in on Nova?
You came to check on Nova? What's she doing? She asleep in her bucket?
Well, she was until she heard me.
I think she wants a lap to lay in.
I tried to let her in mine, but she got up.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's not what she wants.
I moved ever so slightly and she got up.
Most of the preemies that are early are a pound or less. Yeah, there was a lot of, well, there was one baby that was bigger than Chloe. I think he had been there a while. He had something else going on besides he was just a preemie. But yeah, it was a whole bunch of just little itsy bitsy tiny babies. And then they called Chloe the chunky baby. And she wasn't, y'all.
I was the chunky baby.
In the NICU you were? Because you were 5 pounds and something. And usually premature babies are a lot smaller.
Huh.
So they called you the big baby in the NICU because you were 5 pounds.
5 is not that big. Oh no.
It's not, no. But when you're in the NICU with the preemie babies who are all like 1 or 2 or 3 pounds, and you're the 5 pound baby, you're the big baby.
I'm going outside.
Okay, it's been raining.
It isn't raining at the moment, I'm pretty sure.
Then the other bit, he was a few months old. He was bigger than her, but he had something going on that he couldn't leave the hospital yet. He was waiting on some more surgeries or something. One of the nurses made me mad, y'all. I don't know how I keep getting caught on medical stuff when I'm live, but one of the nurses made me so mad. I had to go tell on her. She was burping him. So he's a baby. I mean, he's a little chunky baby, but he's a little baby, and he's hooked up to every kind of little wire you can hook up to any. I mean, he's everywhere. I don't know what's wrong with him because they can't tell you, you know. But him and Chloe were sharing the room. So whenever I was there with her, like he's over there. Anyway, so that nurse was feeding him, and then she went to burp him, and I just thought she was hitting him too hard. I'm like, oh, that ain't necessary. Maybe she was hitting him just right. I don't know. It just really felt like she was hitting him too hard. It seemed extra excessive. Like she was mad at somebody and wasn't paying attention to how hard she was hitting, or was getting her frustration out. And he was crying, but he couldn't cry because he had so many things everywhere. I mean, he was crying, but it was a weird cry because all of the hoses and wires, and Chloe just had the nasal cannula kind of thing in her nose. She didn't have to have any. She didn't have to be like intubated. She just had to have extra. She was under a dome for a little while, and she had the little nose cannula thing to give her extra oxygen for a little while. She was, you know, as fine as you could be, other than just being early. And Yay. Thank you, Jesus. That's part of the reason I was able to bribe the doctor. I bribed the doctor, y'all. I don't know if my bribe was the determining factor, but I say that I bribed him. So the doctor came every Tuesday to evaluate who could go home. And if you didn't get released on Tuesday, you had to wait another week. Well, she'd already been there a week. And I really wanted her to go home. And like I said, like, she just needed a little extra oxygen. She didn't have a whole lot going on. So at first the nurse came and told me that the doctors didn't release her that week. And I'm like, no, I need to talk to him. Like, why? Like, what is happening here that she can't get at home? Like, I had a home health care nurse all of my pregnancy. So like, and I know that they can send oxygen home. So I sat there all day waiting on the doctor to come back talk to me. And I'm like, why can't she go home? And he's like, she still needs some oxygen support. I'm like, okay. And there's no way that we can get that at home. And he's like, well, if there was to be an emergency, like, it's better to be at the hospital. Well, I was CPR certified at the time, and we were less than 10 minutes from the hospital. So I brought that up too. I'm like, well, I am adult and infant CPR certified, and like, if I call 911, like, or I could get her here. I was like, I could get her here in less than 10 minutes. And, the ambulance could get to my house in less than 10 minutes. And I became kind of good friends with my home health care nurse because she was at my house twice a week or more my whole pregnancy. And I'm like, and she agreed to help monitor things and be available. And so he was standing there and he was kind of thinking, and they were full. I'm like, they had a bunch of babies in there. And I'm like, y'all, this is the big baby. She doing good. And you got all these other babies, and like, you ain't got no room in here. And I was like, I'll bake you some cookies. That's when I say I bribed him. I was like, I'll bake you some cookies if you let her go home today. And then so he agreed to let her do the car seat test, that if she could sit in the car seat for 30 minutes without the extra oxygen and be okay, that he'd let her go home. So she was able to do that. She was able to sit in the car seat for 30 minutes, even though it wouldn't even took us 30 minutes to get home. So he let her go home. Yay. Because I really didn't want to be up in there another week. And she was fine. My home health care nurse checked on us regularly. She actually met us at the house when we left the hospital and went home. So, but it's kind of like a little family story that I bribed the doctor to let Chloe go. Because, y'all, I didn't bake him no cookies. I lied to him. I didn't intentionally lie to him. It's just I had a toddler at home and a newborn baby and just had a C-section. I didn't have time to bake no cookies. What are we doing without Carrie? I'm just tearing and gluing is all I'm doing, and running my mouth. Hey, Dana. See, I didn't even look up. Lynn will be right back. She got to get the purple out of her hair. I need to put some purple in my hair. It's been a couple weeks. But it takes hours, and I haven't been in the mood to do it. What holiday hats do I need to have at New Year's, Valentine's, and then fun hat for birthdays? What holiday hats do I need to have? New Year's, Valentine's, 4th, Christmas. How's Nova doing? Nova is in her bucket of sleep at the moment. St. Patrick's Day. Easter. Need a little bunny hat, little bunny ears. Maybe he needed percussion for the lung secretions. Oh, that's maybe why she was hitting him a little harder. I could have swore he had bruises on his back. I swear it felt like she was doing a lot. I said, hey, Dana. I thought they were too rough with the regular nursery babies. They just flop them around like little rag dolls. Carrie, I'm tearing and gluing, and David was in there because he's born with his rib poked out his long. Well, that's not good, and it wasn't inflating right. And they had one baby inside a little quartz baggie. I didn't get to see all the little babies in there because Chloe was in like a little kind of room with 3 other babies. It was 4 to a room. So I really only saw the 3 babies that was in there with her. And one was that one baby. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning. Good morning. Can you just do that wash in purple? Can I do what? Wash in purple. Can't you just do that wash in purple? Are you talking about my hair? I have a I have purple dye and titanium dye that you put it in and you let it sit there. It says 15 to 30 minutes, but I usually let it sit for 30 to an hour. And why does it keep spinning for me? I don't know. Why is it spinning for other people, y'all? Juju says, hey, everybody. Hey, Pam. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Sorry, I was tearing and gluing, y'all. I was concentrating on my tearing and gluing and rambling about my story, about my big baby. They had her. This is funny. It was not funny to me at the time, but it's a little funny now. At the time, it made me mad. I went in one day and they had her taped. I'm not kidding y'all. They had her taped. They had her head taped and her arms taped and her feet taped. They had her taped down. And I'm like, what in the world is y'all doing to my baby? And they said that she kept pulling out her nose cannula thing. So they had to tape her down so she quit pulling it out. And I'm like, well, like, if she's strong enough to pull that thing out, like, why can't she go home? And I didn't like them having her taped down. I didn't like it. And so one night, so there was, I don't know, nurses changed their shifts every 12 hours or something. So this was a couple days. This was a couple nurses that kept her taped down, and they wouldn't feed her because they said that she needed all of her energy to breathe, and that feeding would be too hard on her. So she didn't get to eat for over a week, and that made me mad. And then so then they got her taped down because she keeps pulling the thing out of her nose. I'm like, well, if she's strong enough to do that, y'all. And of course, I'm just the overreacting crazy mama. But anyway, so the one night nurse, I don't remember her name. I wish I knew her name because I appreciate her. The one night nurse didn't put it back in when she tore it out and just watched her vitals. And they did drop a little bit. They did drop a little tiny bit. But they didn't go to anything crazy that, it was the end of the world and she was about to die. So she was able to, document that Chloe was off the little nose cannula thing for, 30 minutes, whatever it was, for enough time to watch the vitals and that she wasn't dropping below the scary parts. So then she was finally able to eat. They finally let her eat. Whereas all the other nurses just kept shoving it right back in her nose and taping her down, and not really seeing the full picture of she was stronger than they were giving her credit for. So she finally got to eat because one nurse took a little bit extra time and watched to see what would happen, and it was okay. She was okay. And I was in there. I was whispering in her ear. I was telling her to give them hell. I was like, keep pulling it out. Holler at them. Tell them you don't like it in here. Tell them you want to go home to your mama. Hey, show. Hey, Dane. For x-ray, we have a thing called a pigastat. A pigastat to x-ray babies. It looked barbaric, but it really helped. Is that some kind of crazy contraption to keep them held down straight and flat and stuff so they don't move? It was like some duct tape. It wasn't duct tape, but it looked like some duct tape. They had it all over her head, and then across her chest they had they had a board where her IV was in her arm, but then they had her arms laid out and taped. But before they taped her, she was strong enough to get the thing out of her nose, and then they taped her down, and she was breaking the tape to get the thing out of her nose. So she was strong enough. They didn't give my baby a chance. Well, the one nurse finally did. The one nurse finally gave her a chance, and she did all right. And that was part of the stuff I brought up too when I was bribing the doctor to let her come home. I'm like, can you look at Nurse Jill's notes last night? Nurse Jill said she was off that thing for 30 minutes and she didn't drop below whatever stats y'all want to see. And she did fine when she ate. So he compromised with me, said if she can sit in her car seat for 30 minutes, she can go home. And she was a tiny little thing in the car seat. Even though she was the big baby of NICU, she was still a tiny thing in that car seat. Donuts. And then when she got home, she got to taking off. I mean, of course, not right away, but she got to taking off after her brother. She did not like just laying there watching him run around. She crawled earlier than he did, but she walked later. I don't know how that all happened, but he walked before he was 1. She wasn't walking at her first birthday yet, but she could get where she wanted to go. Before she started crawling, she would just roll. She'd like angle her, she'd kick and angle herself kind of way and just roll over to wherever he was. Oh. She didn't want to be left nowhere. She was a strong little one. I don't remember when he rolled. I don't remember. I feel like she started rolling a little early. Than the arc, than the curve or whatever. She just wanted to be where he was. And he was everywhere. He was rambunctious, y'all. Sandy's second son was walking by 10 months. He was trying to keep up with his brother. Yeah, I feel like Caleb was walking around 10 or 11 months. She wasn't on her first birthday. I was trying to get pictures of her in her fancy little outfit I got for her first birthday, and she was not walking yet. But that didn't help. She still was everywhere. Caleb's first steps, he was chasing a ball. You ever play catch with your babies where you throw the ball and they crawl after it? So we played that game for a while, and then just one day he didn't want to crawl to the ball. He got up and toddled to the ball. Cow was almost 11 pounds when she was born. A big baby. That's a big baby. Caleb was 7 pounds something, almost 8 pounds, and he was 2 weeks late. And then she was 5 pounds 4 ounces, and she was 6 weeks early. Which celebrity would make the worst babysitter? All of them. All of them, y'all. Every last one of them. Ooh, let's pick another one. What would be the most exotic place to travel to? I don't know, some tropical island? Exotic place to travel to. I want to go to Ireland. I don't think that Ireland is necessarily exotic, but I want to go. Cow was 2 weeks late. Jenna was almost 9 pounds and had 3 chins. So, see, you gotta pinch them. You gotta pinch them. Yes, Juju. He would be a pretty bad babysitter. And I do not want to go to his buddy's island at all. The Amazon. I've been to the Amazon, but you wouldn't go. Why not? Is it the poison dart frogs? I've been to the Amazon. I've been tubing down the Amazon River. I was scared, y'all. Woo, I was scared. I just knew that piranhas were going to come bite my butt. Because you know when you're tubing in the little donut blow-up thing and you got your butt in the water and like I was floating up for hours, lifting up my legs and yeah. Because I kept trying to lift my butt up out of the water because I didn't want the piranhas to bite my butt. Or any big old Wakanda snakes either. I don't know how they talked me into that. I really don't. And we went, we were in the city in Quito, Ecuador. And then we just spent one weekend in the jungle. And then on that weekend is when we went tubing down the Amazon River. But while we were in the jungle, we also went to this like a rehab. What are they called? Sanctuary reserve place. It was a monkey. They had mostly monkeys that couldn't like be out in the wild on their own for whatever reason. Rehabilitation center. Yeah, rehabilitation center for injured animals, mostly monkeys. And they had a little thief monkey. I don't know, maybe more monkeys are thieves, but there was when we first got there, like one of the first things the little tour guide said was, take off your hats, take off your sunglasses, take off your watches, secure everything very tightly. And I don't remember the monkey's name, he said, because Mike the monkey, whatever his name was, will take it. And yeah, Mike the monkey came to greet us, and he did take someone's glasses because the people with the sunglasses took their sunglasses off, but then, you know, people with glasses, you can't take them off. So he did. He didn't get away with them, like, because the tour guide was on top of it. He saw Mike the monkey coming and got over close. But he, sure enough, he just kind of ran right on up to the fella and was reaching for his glasses. Okay. And the tour guide gave him a hat to kind of like satisfy him or something. I don't know. He's like, here's a hat. You can have this hat. Like it was set up. It was funny though. Huntsville is weird enough. Uh-oh, what I miss? Oh, Lord, Dana. I ain't talking to her. That's why Deborah's cooking coffee went everywhere. Huntsville is weird enough. rescue, rehab. Yeah, it was one of them kind of places in the middle of the jungle. I've not been out of the US and I'm okay with that. I've only been once. If you've been warned, glasses are fair game. I mean, the dude needed to see where he was walking. And somebody didn't take off their watch because they said that their watch band was strong enough, it would be okay. And I mean, I guess it was. The monkey did reach for it, and the guy pulled his arm away quick enough or whatever, and it didn't come off. So I guess he was right about his watch band was secure enough or whatever. But the tour guide guy was like, "Yeah, you might want to just to be safe." You know how some men are; they don't listen to nothing. Some women too. I'm just saying. This particular time, it happened to be a man. Sometimes you can't tell me nothing. I've only ever been out of country once, and that's when I discovered I hate flying. So I don't think I'll ever go anywhere again because I hate flying. I got so sick. So sick. But if I could like teleport to Ireland for free, I think it'd be cool to go see Ireland or Greenland or like I've seen some pictures. I want to go see places with castles. I want to go see some old castles. Those are all around Europe, I think. I would like to go see some old castles. Only if I could teleport. If I gotta fly, it's a no-go. And I don't want to go see them at night. I want to see them in the full light of day. The old castles. Dana's just saying. Doesn't want to travel outside of it because too much going on. There's that too. We had planned a trip to Chicago for my son's 16th birthday and multiple reasons canceled it. But worried about the state of the world was one of the reasons. Oh, Casey ain't here. So, since we canceled his birthday trip, well, I offered him the choice. Did he really, really, really want his birthday trip, or did he want a higher budget for a gift? And he chose a Lego. He chose a Star Wars shipy thingy. I don't know what it is, but Casey might know what it is. Casey's been talking about Star Wars in people's chats for a couple days. So my husband is a Star Wars nerd, and he's been recruiting our children. So he for his birthday, he chose some kind of big Lego starship that I would normally never buy for him because it's way too expensive. But since we saved a bunch of money not going on a family trip, let him have a little bit bigger budget. So he got whatever the big spaceship is. And then he got a smaller set that was, $15 or something that had some clones in it. And he's always telling me stories about clones. I don't know what he's talking about. I just smile and nod. And his one of his homework assignments last week, he needs to write some short stories for English. His short story is something about some clones. Clone troopers. The world is cray-cray. Want to go ghost hunting? Nope, I don't want to do no ghost hunting. That's why I only want to go to the castles in the daylight. I don't want to do no ghost hunting. Something follows you home. Juju says she got that covered. You got some kind of exorcist at home? My name's not Juju for nothing. Got to do the Marty smile and nod. Just smile and nod. Every now and then you got to go, wow, really? You got to time the wow really's just right. And it seems to work on my boy anyway. Anna Marie says it's safe to travel to Norway. Well, now in the U.S., you have to have a special ID to fly. I didn't get it because I don't like flying. So I didn't figure I needed no star on my ID. Sometimes I think a cruise might be fun. But a couple of years ago when my friend mom napped me and took me down to Florida to the beach, we went on one of those little boats to do a dolphin watching tour, and I got sick. So I don't know if I could get on a cruise ship without being sick. And I don't want to go if I'm going to be sick the whole time. I hate being cold, but I do think like whatever the hottest part of the year is for Alaska, I might could do a cruise on the hottest part of the year because it's still cold up there. I would like to go see those big glaciers because the pictures on the TV and stuff of those big, huge glaciers are pretty. So sometimes I think about an Alaskan cruise, but then again, I don't want to go if I'm going to be sick the whole time on a big boat. Juju gets seasick. I don't like water being over my head. What, like with the big glaciers, you mean? Why would water be over your head? Or just in general? They say cruise boats are so big you can't tell you're on a boat. Hubby doesn't like the confinement of a cruise. I do kind of worry about that a little bit too. It would have to be like a short cruise because I think at some point if I felt like trapped where I couldn't get, I don't do well with feeling trapped. I don't like my 15-pound cat laying on me because I feel held down, and it's not good for my brain to feel held down. So I wonder if being stuck on a boat And I wonder if that was a little bit of why I hated flying, y'all. I got so sick. I think part of my freak out on the airplane was I felt stuck. There was nowhere to go to escape. I just had to sit there and suffer in front of everybody. So I have wondered if I would feel confined on a cruise ship. But then, like, I also try to tell myself, well, like, they're huge. How could you feel confined on a huge ship? I mean, it's probably possible. It's probably possible. So if I ever got up the guts to go, it'd have to be a short one so that I could test the waters. Ha 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 ha. Pun intended. Of if it freaked me out, because I could maybe talk myself into like, okay, I just got to get through the night. I can get off the boat tomorrow. I can get off the boat tomorrow. I can get off the boat tomorrow. But if I had to be like on there for 2 weeks, I don't know. I don't know. The boat sinks, you will too. I can swim, but I mean, I don't think anybody can swim well enough that if you're in the middle of the ocean, you can get anywhere. But what you need to travel, I don't know. I don't know. What do you need to travel? I mean, you need a passport, and we need our star. The Americas need our star IDs. Micah flies me in the helicopter now and then, and you like the helicopter? Don't know if you'd like it for hours. I don't know about a helicopter. I kind of feel like I'd feel about the same as I did in the airplane. Cheryl, are you still here? Anna Marie is asking if Cheryl is still here. Yep, took a 4-day cruise to test it, and the Alaskan one is 7 days. And Hubs, on the 4 days, Hubs was like, nope, all done. Also, I'm down in the South, so even to do an Alaskan cruise, I think I have to fly somewhere first. I got to fly somewhere to be able to get on the boat. Yeah, so I don't think it's ever going to happen. I'll just look at my glacier pictures on the internet. They're pretty on the internet. And I don't have to feel cold. Okay, Cheryl. Anna Marie was looking for you. There she is, Anna Marie. Cheryl's here. Grooming and multitasking. Okay. I'll read her question whenever she posts it. Or maybe she was just wondering if he was here. She didn't have it. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Cheryl's doing her J-O-B. Her and Juju, both of them got J-O-Bs. So. She missed me. Oh, Juju's doing an Alaskan cruise in June. Well, isn't Dana fancy? Well, I think I've overheard some conversations between Dana and Becca that Dana's been on a few cruises. So I guess she already knows she likes it. Dana's been on 3 cruises. Well, she's a cruising pro now. Cheryl Juju wants to know if you got Happy Mail yet. Oh, you answered. Nope. Okay. I didn't know if you was focusing on bzz, bzz, and not reading. Hi, Christina. I'm just tearing and gluing. I'm working on my my journalpedia. I took apart an animal encyclopedia, and it had some tabbed pages in it. So I'm covering the tabbed pages and book pages, and I don't know what else I'm going to do. I might turn them into like painty paper masterboard looking kind of things. Like I might get the book pages on them, and I might could do. Oh, this is in real time thinking, y'all. So there's 12 of them. Well, I already covered the first one, so I can't do that. I was about to say if I did it, and if I did each one in a different stage. Like I could have left the first one blank, and then the second one I could have put the book page on it, and the third one I could have put some gesso over the book page, and then the fourth one I could have did like either stamping on it or like on top of the book or painting on it, like did it in stages. That would have been a good plan if I thought about it yesterday. That would have been a good plan. Because I want my journalpedia to like be just full of examples and inspiration for different journal decorating options. So if I'd had all these tabs like in various stages, that would have been neat. But I didn't think about it yesterday. I could still do it partially. I just couldn't do it to the full extent. So I can leave some as plain book page collage, and then I could leave some with just the gesso on it, and I could do some painty and some stamps and some stencil-y, because that would show 4 different ideas, like just the book page and then stamped book page, stenciled book page, and painty paper kind of book page. Okay. Cheryl's trying to finish her overseas cards this week. Good plan. Christina wants to make some painty book pages. Do it, Christina. Do it right now. Get your paint out. Get paint on your fingers. Paint them up. And Marie put them in the safe place. Takes about 15 to 20 days. So Cheryl makes some cards to donate to the nursing home. That's kind. I'm looking. Or don't look. Don't look. Hi, Brittany. I'm at work for the next 4 hours. Well, gosh but darn, Christina. Gosh but darn. Well, when you do a good job at work, which I'm sure you were doing, then you can reward yourself with some paint on your fingers when you get done. How about that? Is that a good deal? You can just survive 4 little hours at your job, then you can go get your fingers in some paint. You can do it. Oop, UPS is back again. They was just here yesterday. What they bringing today? I don't remember. Yesterday I was wondering if they were bringing me my book, but they weren't. They brought my husband something. And the regular old postal people brought me my book. So I don't know what she's dropping off right now. I also think this might be my first lady UPS driver out here that I've seen. Look, them dogs are not my dogs, lady. So don't be mad at me that these dogs running loose. They're not mine. They're the neighbor across the streets who don't know how to keep up with their dogs. So they over here in my yard harassing the UPS person. It ain't my fault. Man, them daggum dogs. Am I gonna have to go have a conversation with my neighbor, y'all? I don't want to. For multiple reasons. But they really need to keep their dogs out of my yard. From harassing my UPS driver at that. And my kids. They come over here and harass my kids. They're not mean dogs. They're trying to, I mean, I don't think they're mean dogs. They haven't attacked. So I don't think they're mean dogs. I think they're just like too friendly dogs. And my kids do not like dogs. So whether the dog is trying to be nice and friendly or not, they scare my kids. Are they new neighbors? Yes, they are new neighbors. We out here in the country. I don't know if we have leash laws or not, but even if we did, we out here in the country. So cleaned out the mail in the outer hallway. Progress. Regular postal people. Yeah, the USPS, not just the UPS. Extra S is in there. Yeah, contain your dogs. I want my packages. I mean, we probably do. Probably. I mean, we also got don't shoot off firework laws. But you know what these people do out here? Shoot off fireworks. And we got don't go outside and just shoot your gun off for the fun of going outside to shoot your gun off laws. And you know what these people out here do? That. Sandy's afraid of dogs too, and she's grown. Yeah, see, Deborah says we got the laws, but nobody opposes them. Yeah, see. Buy pretty things. Where's Kellyanne at? Kellyanne's in the balcony. And now she's going to the bead store. Have fun, Kellyanne. You can come show us pictures of your beads you buy later. I'm nosy, I'm telling you. About crafty things. Okay. I think I'm tired of doing this for now. So, I'm either going to think of something else to do or I'm going to go. Let me think what else I need to do. I've caught up on my Trovember. I still have a bunch more of these to glue, but I don't want to do it right now. Let's see. Let me go get me a Ziploc bag to throw these in so I can use them later. Or an envelope. I got an envelope I can put them in. Oh. Let me go grab one thing. I doubt my inspired letters are dry enough. Oh, goodness. Chair on my way. These are good envelopes for organizing. but get the gusseted ones. The first time I ordered gusseted ones, and I like the gusseted ones a whole lot better. So if you need a space saver, and then I have bucket / baskets that have like file folder hanging, the hanging folder basket containers that I slide these down in. What I need to work on, y'all? What I need to work on? I'm trying to think. I need to address 2 Christmas cards. I know I need to do that, but I don't need to do that on live. And I need to. What else do I need to do in my Journalpedia besides? I mean, lots of things. I need to do lots of things in my Journalpedia. But I need those dividers, and I'm tired of doing that right now. I'm tired of doing that right now. I could start some Franken pages for this, but that's the same thing. That's still tearing and gluing. Did y'all see I added, y'all might not have been here earlier, some of you. I sewed some X's on my grungy butterfly, and then I made some faux typewriter letters, but I had to make some more this morning because I want to put the word inspired. This is the word curious. But I want to put inspired, I think. So I'm waiting on that to dry. What's my Facebook group's name? Curiously Crafty Friends. I'll get you the link. I think you're in there, Lynn. You just got to remember which one to go back to. It's pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want a dog fight, but I have a fence now. Someone's dog got my neighbor's chickens. Uh-oh. Yeah, so the dog neighbors are across, the new dog neighbors, because we have neighbors to the left. They have dogs, but they have a fence. And then a couple houses back from them, that they have chickens and roosters, but they have a fence. It's these new neighbors with these new dogs don't got no fence. And they just letting their dogs roam. Which causes an uproar for the big dogs. My neighbors to the left that have the big dogs but are in a fence, when the across the street neighbors' dogs come over here, they get them riled up and barking. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. What do I need to do? I need to pack some more tandem 10 envelopes. Let me look at that, my list of that real quick. Maybe there's something I can work on. My Defember. I'm caught up on my Trovember. Where's my Defember? Do I have any ideas for that yet? I guess I could sew my signatures in, but I didn't know if I wanted to change them up. I'll look at that in just a minute. Let me see. Oh. Okay. Don't look, Dana. If you want to be surprised, don't look. So I'm doing tandem 10 with Beth, Dana, and Becca next year. And you send an envelope of 10 things to everybody. And then on Monday nights on Dana's channel, we'll do something with the envelope of the things. So I've got to send 3 sets of 4 envelopes. And I've got them organized, and I've started on one. Ooh, okay, so I can't do that on live. I could make stamp cards on lives. I think I already added that. And then, ooh, I could just do some painty papers. Y'all want to do some painty papers? I don't know if I can make me enough room to do that, though. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me check this first. Let me see if something jumps out in here that I can work on that's less Because to make painting papers, I need some room, and I have about this much room. I can make me a couple coin envelopes, but I would probably use the Big Shot for that. Some torn wallpaper. I got wallpaper. But is wallpaper really easy to tear? Some of it is. Specimen cards. I got a specimen card die. I need to, again, that's my Big Shot. I can't really do that on live. Do I want to go ahead and sew my signatures in? Or do I want to sew them in, or do I want to elastic them? Let's elastic them. Make them removable. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so I need this. I need the black eyelets that were right here. Did I finally put them in the... Nope, I didn't. Okay, so I need that. I need black eyelets. And I need my elastic. And my crocodile. And my crocodile can't be lost. It's big. I mean, it can be, but it's too big to be lost, ain't it? Just want to do black, or what's my colors on my cover? Yeah, let's just do black. Okay. I thought I signed up. What'd you sign up for? Hold up. I gotta head out picking up the friend. Puppy from the neurologist and see what. Well, you got to update us on what the MRI showed. Puppy's making progress. Sandy hasn't looked at it yet and gonna wait till the 1st. Okay, Sandy. I support that for you. And Cheryl. I support that for y'all. Good job, y'all. Oh. There it is. I told you it was too big to hide. Okay. So this is in my way. Let's put it in the floor over here so it'll be in my way later. Oh, goodness. Throw it in the floor. 2 holes in the top, 2 holes in the bottom. No. Just 1 hole in the top and the bottom. Because I only got 2 signatures, and I can run 2 signatures in 1 hole. Where's the middle, Michelle? Where's the middle? Oh, I can't see. Where's my light? I need more light. Is that the middle? That is not the middle. Is it even kind of the middle? Just need kind of the middle, Michelle. Oh, I better mark it because I can't see what I'm doing. Sharpie, where are you? Trying to find the prompt list for Defemember. I'll email it to you later if you remind me. Compartmentalize. Compartmentalize. Yeah. Barbara and Louise like to throw out them big old words. Defemember and compartmentalize. Christina looked at it last night, and it's going to be fun. And I might start so I can make some videos for it. Yeah, if you want to make videos, you got it. I mean, you ain't got to. But if you want your videos to line up with their video weeks, you got to start early probably. But you're non-committal on the video thing. Deborah's trying to find. Remind me later, Deborah. And it's on Barbara and Louise's, like their websites. Compartmentalize is not as bad as Defemember. But when you put them together, it also messes you up too. So right about there and right about there. So this is the journal I made for last year's December. I just didn't finish it. I only got about 4 or 5 prompts. I'll look in a minute and see. I think I got 5 done. And so my goal for this year is to get 6 done. I'll feel good about my life if I can get 6 done. And I already got 1 done. Because somewhere there is tiny letters. And look at those tiny letters. So I already got 1 done. So 5 more to go. And I'm winning. Emery has link saved. I don't think Deborah's in any of our chats, Anna Marie. Like, we have a personal chat. Are we connected? Do you want to send them to me? I don't know if we're connected. I mean, I know where they're at. I don't have YouTube. I don't have anything but StreamYard pulled up on my computer. Is all I have. Because I try not to overwhelm the technology. Because I was struggling when I first started making videos. So some of the advice I got when things weren't working was, don't have a bunch of tabs open or anything. Just have StreamYard open, and I've just kind of kept that going. As a rule of thumb. Is it pinned somewhere? No. I mean, if you Google search Louisa Heinzel, but you might not spell. Not that you can't spell, Deborah. I'm not calling you dumb. It's just a unique name, Louisa Heinzel. Oh, I think I'm supposed to do it this way. Oh, and I think I'm supposed to. I always forget which things are supposed to be which way. Well, that got crookedified. Of course it did. Because that's how Michelle rolls. If it ain't crooked, Michelle didn't make it. I don't know if that's in there right, but oh well. When I'm able to Google Deborah, I can put it in your messenger. All right. Did that. Now we're going to do this. No. Other way. I don't want to tie it on the outside. So this way. Through the hole. He was just in there. Don't act shy now. There you go. No. I got the prompts from Barbara's Ko-Fi shop at 49 Dragonflies. Yeah, they're on both Barbara and Louise's websites. And then their websites are linked on their, well, that didn't stay where it was supposed to stay. On their videos. Let's try that again. That didn't work, y'all. Let's try again. Thank you guys for being helpful. Okay. Did it grab that time? Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Where are we at? Ta-da. Ta-da. Oh, do I want to put beads on my spine like I've been doing? No, because it's just a little small. So for my tandem 10, don't listen, Dana, if you want to be surprised. For me, to help me, I'm choosing 3 like themes for picking out my 10 things. And one of my themes I'm picking, it's either going to be jellyfish or ocean, because I don't know if I can come up with 10 jellyfish things. So if I just make it more broad with ocean, that'd be easier to come up with 10 things. So if y'all want to throw ideas at me. So the idea is I put 10 things in an envelope and I ship that envelope off to Dana. And Dana takes those 10 things out and makes an art journal page with them. But I got to make 4 of them. So whatever I make, I got to have 4 of it. So I can't just go through magazine pages. And I mean, I can, but like they need to be very similar. I don't think I would find, unless I had a jellyfish magazine, I don't think I would find or exact or very similar. So what I did for my last theme was I made things. So I was thinking about trying to figure out which one is which, Michelle. I made this way too long, but we're already here now, so just cut it. This one that's attached to the daggone roll. Y'all, apparently I cannot multitask. I cannot talk to you about something unrelated to what I'm doing and do what I'm doing. Apparently, Lord, that was harder than it needed to be to cut a freaking string. Oh. So on my other jellyfish journal, not the one I was looking for this morning and couldn't find, but the other one, I drew a jellyfish on some deli paper. And then I made it sparkly on the deli paper, and then I glued it down to the cover of a different journal. So I was thinking about making a couple of those, and then they could glue the deli paper down to their paper. So that's one idea, but I need 10 ideas. I have 1 of 10. Jellyfish! Deborah shared on her timeline yesterday how to make handmade shrinky dinks from plastic pie covers. I didn't see it, Deborah. Facebook's did not show it to me. But I have seen people use some kind of like takeout food plastic to make shrinky dinks. It has to be a certain number, like engraved on the plastic. I use Google's Circle to search. It's auto search for information by using your fingers to circle, highlight, or tap an object. Huh. I don't think I got that. Is that another download? Another app? Michelle! Glitter Shell! Did I miss anything? I'm scrolling up to see if I missed anything. Okay, there we go. What you doing, Glitter Shell? I'm fiddle farting around. I was tearing and gluing, and I got tired of doing that. So now I'm fiddling around trying to find something else to do. Right, this particular second, I'm trying to put my signatures in my December book that I never put in last year. I might have to cut them down. No, it might be all right. And then this way, if I want to change them, see, this one's only even got 2 pages in it. I really didn't mean for that one to only have 2 pages, so I got to find some more stuff to put. How much is in this one? 1, 2, 3. See, there's some bubble. Did I take the bubble paper out of here? That's like an inky sprayed, and that's just a trash. You know what? Let's just make this one signature. I don't know why I thought it was 2. I don't know why I thought it was 2. There we go. There we go. We doing it. Slide, Clyde. Get untangled. Ta-da. Ta-da. Oh, Glitter Shell got a Christmas card. Yay. Enjoy it. Deborah got a Christmas card. Who is messaging me? People's messaging me. Is it important, y'all? This is messaging me. Oh, I'm getting a Happy Mail package. Somebody sending me Happy Mail. They sent me a picture to let me know. Oh, so how many did I get done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 done last year. Okay, so then my goal this year is 7. I got 6 done last year. I'm going to get 7 done this year. And I already got 1 done. And here is, this could be a card or a tag or something. So let me put that in here. In my compartment. And these can be cards or tags or something. I think I just pulled these out because they were colors that seemed, this could be a tag. And numbers, bold numbers. Was that one of them? Where's it at? Where's it at? Yep, bold numbers. So look, that one could be bold numbers. Could be. I got my door. These were things I did last year, but I haven't found a place for them yet. So we'll slide them in here. What was the kitty for last year, I wonder? Oh, I got a playing card that says artist. Oh, here's a tag that I started and didn't finish. Look at that grungy paper. Oh, that's a cardboard. Ain't that pretty, y'all? Isn't that just yummy color and grungy and... I drawed your cover. Shelly drawed my cover. What you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. Oh, this was the woven. Oh, but I don't think I called it finished. Where'd it go? Did I call the woven finished? Nope, I didn't. Oh, it's woven flowers. Hey, I got that one done. So I got 7 done last year. See, that's woven flowers. Y'all see them flowers? And they woven. I did that. I'm giving myself credit. I did that. So I just need to go in the book somewhere. I don't think it's going to fit. It's not going to fit. I drew the cover of your Christmas card. I didn't draw it. My daughter did. Let me see. It was over here a second ago. Oh. Reach. So the jellyfish, the tree, and the star, my daughter drew that. And I fussy cut it out. Then I jelly plate printed some backgrounds. And I glue them on holographic cardstock. And I heat embossed the jellyfish tentacles with the Ranger holographic embossing powder. But my daughter does most of any kind of drawing art my daughter tends to do for me. So I asked her, what could we possibly do? Like, what could I do for a Christmas card with my jellyfish? Besides just put a Santa hat on him, because I don't really like Santa, so I didn't really want to just put a Santa hat on him. And then, so she went away and thought about it. And then the next thing I know, she sent me this picture. And I was like, that's perfect. It's Christmassy and jellyfishy and has nothing to do with Santa hat. Good job. So, yay. Journaling card and the visitor, altered pocket, texture fragments, least favorite ephemera. I don't know what my least favorite ephemera is. Mushrooms. Bookbinders art. Oh, I should have put some beads on it then. If I would have put beads on this, then that would have been my bookbinders art. Well, I missed an opportunity right there. Missed an opportunity. Paper bag handle. I gotta find a paper bag handle. I got 7 done last year, y'all. Yay, go me. Go me. I was really proud of this key I made. The jelly print and the cover fell off. Oh no. I'm sorry. Did anybody else's card fell apart? I used art glitter glue, but the holographic paper is shiny paper. Sorry if y'all's card fell apart, y'all. I don't know what other glue I really could have used, I guess. I guess I could have used Fabri-Tac. Sandy's didn't fall apart. Yay. It might have been, I did end up with a couple different holographic papers because the holographic paper that I had on hand when I first started making them, I didn't have enough of that. So I had to order some more from Amazon. So people did end up with different holographic paper designs. Super glue or tacky glue? I'm sorry it fell apart. I hope you have all the pieces though. Oh, anyway, did I tell you I was proud of my dragonfly I made? Because if I didn't, I was proud of my dragonfly that I made. And if I did, I want to reiterate how proud I am of the dragonfly I made. Because I want everybody to know how proud I was of my dragonfly that I made. I made it. In case you didn't know. I'm so proud of my door. So proud of my door, I made another one in my Wednesday book. Anyway, I guess I'm going to go. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Because I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to tear and glue anymore right now. I want to do something else. But I don't know what. I want to glue my inspired letters on this book is what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Oh. But I just put the... Oh, bless it, bless it, bless it. Oh, it's almost ugly. It was almost ugly. It was flying at me. Don't leave me. Make some more type letters. I could do that. I could make some more type letters. Yeah, I don't think they're dry. I only did them 2.5 hours ago. But it says inspired, and it's going to go right there when they dry. And I cut them out. I could make some more. What letter should I make? I could just make the whole alphabet with extra E's, but I don't have a thing to put them in. I don't know. Oh, let me put this back while it dries before it gets sat on or squished on. Oh, I could do some more vampire prompts. I could do that. I need black, red, map, stamp, and cluster. My next one. Did I already? Okay, there they are. I was like, did I just lose them? They're not. I'm going to put these in the drawer before they get lost, not in the drawer. I'm going to put this in the drawer before it gets lost, not in the drawer. Oh, I'm going to do this. Here, let's do this. I was thinking about putting this moon stamp on my, because this was a photo album from the Dollar Tree, and you can put a thing in there. And when I was looking for the letter stamps, I came across these stamps, and I thought about putting a moon there. Put this back in there and mark where the see-through part is. Pencil. In front of your face, Michelle. Okay. In front of your face. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Come on. Be my friend. Be my friend. That is so... whatever. That is so not straight. How did I do that? Yes, how did I do my letters? Y'all didn't see me do them? Y'all didn't see me do these? Okay, well, I'll show you again. So I have a stamp set. Stamps. Okay. Throw out a word. Throw out a word that I need to make. I guess I could do Michelle, because I got Curiously right here. So let's do Michelle. And a piece of box. Let me get a piece of box from down here. Oh, stretch. Whew. And my so you need letters. Though the person that when I saw it done, they did it on book pages. They just had some kind of book page that had big letters and jump rings. So letters, I have stamps, but the person that I saw and copied, who I don't remember their name, I'm sorry, did it with book pages. So I need Michelle. See if I can spell my own name, y'all. Michelle and glitter. What am I missing? Let me catch up. How did I do my letters? I have a post-it for where my other post-its are. I have post-its everywhere. I do. And I have notes on my phone, and I have notes in a notebook, and another notebook, and an other notebook. I bought new drying mats, and the cat stole them. Are they loafing? Are they loafing on your new drying mats? A word for me. Anna Marie wants a word. Glitter Michelle. But I don't know what the word is in English. Well, if you don't know what the word is in English, I don't know what the word is in English. A mess? A mess? Stop making notes because I don't read them. Okay. An M. An I. Oh, crap. An E. That's a big E. I need the little E. There it is. There's the E. There's the I. There's the C. The H. That is not the I, that's the J. So let's get the I and the L. Okay. M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E. Okay, so that's all the letters we need. Then we stamp it. I need to do them in a line because my paper's skinny. She's saying she's a mess. Anna Marie is a mess. So Anna Marie wants the Norwegian word for mess. Is that, am I understanding that? A disorganized person? A mess. Yep. Y'all, this is easy peasy. Y'all gonna be on Amazon buying letter stamps and jump rings. Then you're gonna accuse me of enabling. Woke up. Woke it up. I don't know. I don't know. So stamp them and then put your jump rings out on them. It's easy peasy, y'all. Easy peasy. Look, while y'all on Amazon buying stamps and glossy accents and jump rings, send me some extra of the big jump rings. I don't want this whole thing. I don't need all them. I just need more big ones. Then you line it up on your circle where you want it to be. and you fill it up with the glossy accents. I think you could use triple thick too. Anything this stuff. Like Dye at A Messy Crafter has a different brand of whatever this is. You could probably do resin, but there's more steps to the resin. Because like if you did UV resin, you pour that in the little ring and then put your black light on it to set it, to cure it. So you'd have them a lot sooner, I think, if you did that. If you did the black, the UV resin, you'd have them in probably 10 minutes or something. But using this stuff, I think I have to leave them overnight at least. I don't know if 8 hours is sufficient or not, but like it's gonna take a little while. And that's all you do. And then you cut them out. Boom, zoom. Good to go. Easy peasy. How many times am I going to say easy peasy? I don't know. Until y'all start a drinking game and drink every time I say it. Ha, 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 ha. Like Juju's cute. Isn't it cute? Isn't it easy peasy? Look at there. I'm done. It's all done now. Well, except for drying. They got to dry. Jump rings are at the Dollar Tree. And then you let it dry. Here, let me see if I can zoom down because I don't want to pick it up. Well, I need to pick it up to move it because it can't sit right there. But I need something to put under it when I pick it up to move it because it can't sit right there. Here we go. So it's a little cloudy at first, but they dry clear. So I did these yesterday. So these have sat overnight. Ta-da! Bats in your belfry. So you stamped it and then glossed it. Yep, that's what I did. That is what I did. I don't like YouTube changing your name. What'd they change your name to? On StreamYard, it's showing at Call Me Glitter. What's it showing on YouTube? Okay, I gotta put these over with the other ones that are drying. See, so y'all could do that. Y'all could do it. So letter stamps or books with big font. So books with big font or letter stamps and jump rings and glossy accents are another brand of that same kind of stuffs. I think Mod Podge has a dimensional. My husband made me some jewelry one time with the kids' art pictures, and he used Mod Podge Dimensional. So there's Mod Podge Dimensional, there's this, there's triple thick. There's probably other things, but it's just a dries clear dimensional medium. And then you can do it. But my tag is out. Okay. I changed your channel profile to Call Me Glitter's Junk Craft Corner, but the tag is Call Me Glitter. How do you print pictures that tiny? Oh, referring to when I said my husband made me jewelry, he didn't make them this tiny. He got jewelry conchabons. I'm probably butchering that word. I'll probably have some. Conchabon? No, that's a different thing. I'll be back. I think I have some to show you an example. These kind of things. But he did have bigger ones than even this. And then, so he had pictures printed at wallet size. And then he just cut the kids' faces out and put them in jewelry for me. And I would show you that, but I don't know where it is at the moment. There's one place it could possibly be. Let me check the one place and then I'll show you. But if it's not there, then I don't know where it is. And I'm a terrible mother. This is not what I was looking for, but I found this and I immediately wondered if it needs to go with this. Let me think about it. Y'all see, ain't that pretty? Does it need to go with this book? It might need to go with that book. Let me leave it there. Okay, so I don't know if it's in here. We're going to see. These are dry. So one year, they made me this jewelry box for like Mother's Day or something. And then for a few years after that, they made me jewelry. Oh. Okay. So, yep, here's one of them. Here's the other one. So, oops. You see? Like, he cut the pictures and put them in the conchabons and then put the Mod Podge dimensional. So I'm pretty sure he told me that he printed them wallet size and then just had a circle punch. And then these ones are a little bit bigger than those, but he did the same thing. And I'm just now noticing it's cracked. So the dimensional Mod Podge, you can't tell, but there's cracks in it, which I guess adds to the look. Can you see the crack? You can kind of see one of the cracks in that one. Sure. Yeah, this one's got little butterfly charms and beads for my girl one, and then this one was gray and pearl. It says I love you in the beads. These are 12 years old. At least, probably. He also made me this one year. It's just paper beads. Not just paper beads, but it's paper beads. And he made me these earrings. And a bracelet that matches. There we go. He did not make me that. But it's in here. Why are these in here? I'm taking these out because I don't even know why they're in here. They need to be in my Christmas stuff. Oh, I probably got those to wear to work one year, probably. That's probably where those came from. Oh, he got me this. It's tangled up. Before we were married, he went on a mission trip to the Dominican Republic, and he got me this, and I forget what it's called now. It's a special rock, but he got me that, whatever rock that is, from the Dominican Republic, and brought it back to me. And he made me this. It's pressed flowers. And again, this is the dimensional Mod Podge, and it's not as clear as the glossy accents, but it could be because there's a lot in there. This is the thicker one that he made. Okay, so concubines. All right, there we go. Back. He's very crafty. He's all right for a white guy. Okay, back to this. Now I forgot which way it went. Oh, now I gotta try again. Okay, so if we put this in here, and we slide this in here. Oh, what if we do it that way? Then we will remember which way is up and which way is down and which way is all around. Okay. All right, so this way. This way. I need to teach my hubby how to craft. So he used to do that when the kids were younger. He doesn't do it anymore. We're 17 years in now. He doesn't make me things anymore. He's made me wall art. So he made jewelry a couple times. He's made wall art pictures with like the kids' footprints or fingerprints or handprints or whatever. Now the kids just make the things themselves. I mean, I guess he supports them. He gets their supplies for them or whatever, so they can surprise me. Glitter Shell's dad was a carpenter, and she wishes she would have interviewed him. He didn't teach you some woodworking cool stuff? So part of my husband and I's origin story is we worked on the church nursery together. We painted the walls, so he can draw and stuff. So many moons ago, we did like it was called Camp Hope. So we did like a big tree, and a monkey was hanging out of the tree, and we had birds on the walls, and we had giraffes on the walls, and because it was the little kids like nursery ministry. And so we spent, our weekends drawing and painting the nursery together. Back before we was married. He didn't allow you in the garage when he was working. Dad? I've been making sure. So our girly will use power tools and help my husband put furniture together and stuff, but my son won't. And then we've been talking recently about how he's going to get him out there and teach him how to change the oil and change a tire on the car and stuff. And my boy one is like, nope. And my girl when she's excited to go learn it. And then so the first few times that she helped him put furniture together, he didn't hand over the power tool. He was just using it, but she kept getting a little closer and bending her little head around, like trying to see what he's doing. And he finally caught on. He's like, "Do you want to do it?" It was like a little screwdriver, a power screwdriver. And she was like, "Yeah." So I thought it was funny and cute. So I want a quote, but I hate my handwriting. And it might be a little long. Let's see. I'm trying to find my one of these that's smallest. Oh, let me reach over here. Yes. All right, Cheryl's off. Have a great day, Cheryl. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you don't mind, a thumbs up on your way out would be greatly appreciated. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. Okay, I don't want to test it on there. Let me see how big I need to write it though. Ruler. So 2 by 2.5. 2 by 2.5. Two by 2.5. That's not correct. Okay, about that much. That's about that big. And there's a big old moon in the middle. Okay. I'm gonna have to write smaller. Okay. Try again. Write smaller. Oh, goodness. Noodles. Norman Vincent Peale. Okay, just go for it, Michelle. It's okay if it's ugly. Go for it. It'll be all right. See, I already don't like it. I already don't like it. It is what it is. Is what it is. So it says shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I guess I could put some stars around it, around the moon. Like there's some stars there. Do I have a tiny star stamp? Do I have a tiny star stamp? I got this little stamp. I feel like I do have a tiny star stamp. Where now? Where is a great question. It's one of the best questions ever in the history of questions. Where? I'll just come back to it. Come back to finding you a star stamp. That is not where it's supposed to be. How did I manage that? I didn't even get it. I put it in there. I traced it. I put it in the how what? Juju's ready to go home. You need me to call you and tell you there's an emergency? I'll do it. There's an emergency. Home, Juju. There's an emergency. Well, I don't know how else. How did I manage that? I put it in there. I traced it. You can even see where I traced it. And then I stayed in the square, but now I'm not in the square. You see how I'm not in that square? How did that happen? I thought I made sure I pushed it all the way, like it ain't going no more ways down there. Put that all the way at the bottom. All the way. And then put this all the way. Okay, that time got a little better. I can call you crying and pretend like I need you back. Thank you, Anna Marie, for hanging out. I'm going soon too. I like the quote, and it goes well with my Defend Marimba vibe, but I need to execute a little better. I might try to print it and cut it out. Okay. I ain't got nothing else, y'all. I ain't got nothing else. Where am I? Oh, okay. There they are. Put my marker in there. It's not a marker. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Ellen. I'm leaving, Ellen. Because I don't got nothing else to do. And I'm hungry. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me so much. I'll be back sometime or another because I still got more pages to glue when I'm in the mood for gluing more pages, or when I'm not in the mood for gluing more pages, and I just need y'all to help me. Help me! I do like this edition. down here. And I'm going to franken some pages for that. But I got to get lunch first. Thank you for the visit. Hugs. Do you need hugs? Do you need hugs? Pat on the back. Help me. Well, we helping. We're trying to help Juju. Juju, if you need emergency call, I got you. Glitter Shell's got you too. Oh, help me, help me. What was I help me in about? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, help me figure out what to do. That's what I was. Okay, I remember now. I don't know what to do. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to say bye. Have a great afternoon. You're the bestest crafty friends. I'll see you around YouTube town.